Welcome to College Sport Check for this Friday, January 22nd. Scores and schedules. First, the scores. College basketball scores from Wednesday, January 20th as follows. UNC defeats Wake Forest 83-68. Villanova over Seton Hall 72-71. Texas over West Virginia 56-49. Nebraska over Michigan State 72-71. Baylor over Kansas State 79-72. Miami, Florida defeats Boston College 67-53. Louisville defeats Florida State 84-65. American University over Lafayette 81-73. Bucknell over Loyola Maryland 67-58. Holy Cross over the Army 69-65. Colgate over Boston University 85-78. UC Riverside defeats UC Riverside over Cal State Fullerton 72-59. Radford over Campbell 78-66. St. Louis over Davidson 96-87. DePaul over Marquette 57-56. Washington over Colorado 95-83. Colorado State over the Air Force 83-79. Charleston Southern over Presbyterian 73-72. VCU over Tecumseh 93-71. Fordham defeats George Mason 73-62. Georgia over Missouri 60-57. Howard over Delaware State 71-67. Illinois State over Bradley 55-52. Southern Illinois over Indiana State 79-66. Long Beach State over UC Santa Barbara 77-67. Michigan over Minnesota 74-69. Missouri State over Drake 79-70. Navy defeats Lehigh 69-64. Nevada over Wyoming 75-69. St. Joseph's over Penn 75-60. Boise State over San Jose State 94-69. Temple over LaSalle 62-49. Central Florida over South Florida 64-54. UCLA defeats Oregon State 82-73. High Point over North Carolina Asheville 73-69. Vanderbilt over Tennessee 88-74. Notre Dame defeats Virginia Tech 83-81. South Dakota over Western Illinois 76-67. Wichita State over Northern Iowa 74-55. And then Winthrop defeats Gardner-Webb 71-58. Returning soon to the Family of Podcast, the Racing Podcast, RP, and Baseball Update. College Sport Check, here are the basketball scores for Thursday, January 21st, as follows. Iowa defeats Rutgers 90-76. Arizona over Stanford 71-57. Oregon over USC 89-81. Purdue over Ohio State 75-64. BYU over LMU 91-80. Belmont over Tennessee Martin 82-72. Cal State Northridge over Cal Poly 96-74. Charleston over Towson 90-37. Chattanooga defeats North Carolina Greensboro 73-60. Citadel defeating West Carolina 92-91. UNCW over Delaware 79-70. James Madison over Drexel 68-45. Murray State over Eastern Illinois 68-58. Montana State over Eastern Washington 75-71. William and Mary over Ellen 89-67. Florida International over UTSA 72-56. St. Mary's over Gonzaga 70-67. UTEP over Florida International 71-56. And FGCU over Kennesaw State 79-74. Grand Canyon defeating Chicago State 90-65. Hartford defeats UMBC 98-87. Some other scores from Thursday. Hofstra defeats Northeastern 96-92. Idaho over Montana 63-58. NJIT over Jacksonville 83-63. Eastern Kentucky defeating Jacksonville State 91-88. Fairleigh Dickinson defeats LIU Brooklyn 101-95. Charlotte over Marshall 103-95. Cincinnati over Memphis 76-72. East Tennessee State over Mercer 76-71. Manhattan over Monmouth 78-71. New Hampshire over UMass Lowell 78-76. New Mexico State defeats Seattle 68-60. Omaha over Denver 69-55. North Dakota over Northern Arizona 101-59. IPFW defeats North Dakota State 79-74. North Florida over South Carolina Upstate 78-62. Middle Tennessee over North Texas 86-64. Northern Colorado over South Utah 90-80. Pacific over Portland 70-61. UAB over Rice 82-70. Siena over Ryder 63-52. Robert Morris defeats Central Connecticut State 59-45. Austin Peay over SIUE 90-86. VMI defeats Samford 83-76, and Pepperdine over San Diego 76-58. San Francisco over Santa Clara 74-61. Louisiana Lafayette over South Alabama 92-82. South Dakota State over Oral Roberts 86-74. St. Francis of PA over Bryant 91-65. Lipscomb defeats Stetson 92-87. Morehead State over Tennessee Tech 81-74. Louisiana Monroe defeats Troy 85-74. And then Little Rock, Arkansas Little Rock over Texas State 77-74. UC Davis over UC Riverside 58-55. Cal State Bakersfield over Texas Pan American 77-58. Utah over Washington State 92-71. Utah Valley State over UMKC 90-79. Vermont over Binghamton 61-52. Wagner defeats St. Francis of Brooklyn 83-59. Old Dominion over Western Kentucky 68-62. Wisconsin over Penn State 66-60. Home of the Scores, College Sport Check, available at apodradio.com, also available at Spreaker.com, #sports, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So here is the basketball schedule for Friday and Saturday. For tonight, at 7 o'clock, it's Rhode Island and George Washington, ESPN2, Canisius and Niagara, the Golden Griffins and the Purple Eagles, ESPNU, ESPN3. Fairfield and Marist at 7 o'clock, ESPN3, also St. Peter's and Iona. Then at 9 o'clock, it's Albany and Stony Brook, ESPNU, ESPN3. Then on Saturday, starting at 12 noon, it's going to be a snowy Saturday, so a good day to relax and watch some college ball. Syracuse and Virginia starting at noontime, ESPN. Also, Oklahoma and Baylor, ESPN2. Northwestern and Indiana, ESPNU. And then Providence and Villanova, and that game is on Fox. And those are the 12 o'clock games. At 1 o'clock, it's West Virginia and Texas Tech on ESPN News. And then at 2 o'clock, 3 games on tap for 2 o'clock. Texas Longhorns and the Kansas Jayhawks, okay? That's on ESPN. Seton Hall and Xavier at 2 o'clock. Duke and North Carolina State on CBS at 2 o'clock, so that should be a good game. At 4 o'clock, 4 games on tap for 4 o'clock. Vanderbilt and Kentucky on ESPN. Missouri and Texas A&M on the SEC Network. Louisville and Georgia Tech, ESPN2. Iowa State and TCU on ESPNU. And those are the 4 o'clock games. 6:30 is Maryland and Michigan State, ESPN. And then at 7:30, it's Butler and Creighton on Fox Sports 1. SMU and Temple at 8 o'clock, ESPNU. Arizona and California, 8:30, ESPN. Okay, at 1 o'clock for Sunday. Okay, Sunday games, here we go. 1 o'clock, Purdue and Iowa on the Big Ten Network. 3 o'clock, it's USC and Oregon State on the Pac-12 Network. 6:30, UNC and Virginia Tech on ESPNU. Okay, that's going to do for today. Next update on Monday. Everybody be safe out there in the snow and, stay off the roads. Don't be driving around if you really don't have to, because that's going to be silly. So be good, be safe. From New York, this has been College Sport Check.
That's it, sports fans. Thanks for watching, and good night.